to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes. That'll definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you appreciate the 9 a.m. and the 5 p.m. daily double uploads, and you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today what we're going to be talking about is the one, the only, the great Carmelo Anthony. Now, obviously, Melo is a shell of himself right now with the Lakers, my Lakers, which we're struggling. That's a whole different story. But there was a point in time where Carmelo was literally one of the, I mean, he still is one of the greatest scorers of all time, right? But obviously, he was two different versions of Melo, right? You had the Melo that was more with the Nuggets, right? Which is a little bit more explosive Melo. Then you had the Melo that was more with the Knicks. And this Melo was more of the, like, lights out shooter, post scoring, back to the basket type scorer. And I think like a lot of people, especially a lot of my nephews and nieces, they remember this Melo because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, Nuggets Melo was 2003. Most of y'all weren't even born yet, right? So, you know, so what the thing is that most of y'all probably can relate to Melo with the Knicks, okay? So Melo with the Knicks, as you're gonna see right here, like I said, different type of Melo. Only a 70 driving dunk, right? 55 standing. Only a 78 driving layup, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. The close shots are 89, but look at the shooting. 93 mid-range and an 85 three-point shot. We all know that Melo is one of the greatest mid-range shooters to ever play this game. And it's not even like, most of the time we say great, it's like, yeah, right, you're saying great. But no, he is literally one of the greatest mid-range shooters to ever play this game. It's literally, that used to be his token right there in the post, triple threat from, and of course, if you go to the post, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be high. Look at that, 85 post control on a small forward. And then, of course, a 95 post fade. Like, come on. So we all know a great post scorer in the mid-range, but this one makes him really hard. A 94 ball handle. Just a 74 pass accuracy, but a 94 ball handle is crazy. Melo obviously can sig it up, so it's not surprising. The 80 speed with ball is good. We all know Melo was not, look at, he's 6'8", 240. Like, Melo was always somebody that was struggling with his weight. Like, let's just keep it a stack, right? Melo was always a little fluffy, right? But 6'8", 240. And then, of course, defensively, there's not really much here other than the defensive rebound, right? So offensive and defensive 70, 84. And then we go here, just quick look at his speed. It's just an 83, okay? So like I said, then we look at the badges. Not a lot of finishing, all right? Not going to be nothing crazy with the finishing. The post-spin technician, that's a good one. But again, like I said, Lob City finisher, which is kind of ironic because he only has a 70 driving dunk. And fearless finisher is gold. Then, of course, the shooting is where you can get all the crazy, the dead-eye, difficult shots, rhythm shooter, stop and pop, volume shooter, blinders. I mean, like, tons and tons of shooting. The playmaking, there's not going to be a lot of playmaking here. You would have thought that she would have started a triple threat badge, but it's not. And then you have Hustler. Now, I thought maybe he would have had rebound chaser, but Hustler is what he has here, okay? So, again, 6'8", 240 scoring machine. Let's head to the My Player Builder and make the one, the only, the great Carmelo Anthony. All right, my nephews and nieces. So now let's look at it. Obviously, Melo's a small forward. He's right-handed, and he's number 7 for the Knicks. All right. And then we're going to go with this pie chart here, which is the mostly playmaking and a little bit of shooting. So we're going to do two different versions. This is the version I want to go with first. I know you're probably thinking like, man, what the heck? But in order to get like the high dribble that we're looking for, you got to go with this pie chart here with the mostly playmaking, but we still wanted to have the shooting. So that's why I went with the shooting. All right. You want to go, listen, Melo only had an 83 speed, okay? He had more strength, and also, so I think that going with the balanced pie chart will be the best bet here, all right? And then what we're going to do here is go 72 on a close shot. Now, obviously, we're not able to go crazy with the finishing that we'll like, but we're still going to do this here. We're not worrying about all the finishing badges. Again, Melo is known for his shooting and his playmaking ability. So we're going to max out the mid-range and three-point shot. We're going to max out that post fade. And then, of course, remember, his pass accuracy was only 70, but we're going to still go here just to get that 24 playmaking. And then we're going to max out the interior defense, the perimeter, lateral quickness, The steals, remember, he only had a 40 block, but he did have a good offensive defensive rebound, and that's why we're going to max this out for 116, 24, and 7. Again, really, really solid when you think about it, because it's going to be able to dribble, get the pro dribble animations, and it's going to be able to shoot decently. So body type, we're going to go solid. Like I said, there was nothing really defined about Melo. Melo's 6'8", but we still want to go to 6'7". You know, I usually like to drop an inch down just to kind of keep the integrity of the ball handle. That's really what we want to do here. Body weight. Remember, now listen, you can go all the way up to 240 like Melo, all right? Which, again, is perfectly fine. It gives you that extra move on that post control, but it also gives you a +2 interior defense, which is going to get closer to what Melo was, all right? And then on your wingspan, this is where you can do it. You can drop your wingspan just by 1, right? And get that extra 3 ball, or you can just go ahead and keep it the same. Really doesn't matter. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I don't really like taking away from defense. So I like to just stay here with the natural wingspan. So that's what we're going to do with the natural wingspan. Now, you do know you get a +8 to your physicals. 95 to 99 overall, you get a +4. And then you also get the other +4 by either getting the gym rat badge or by doing your workouts in the Gatorade facility. So either or. So you're going to be looking at getting an 83 speed, an 80 acceleration, a 76 vert, and then you also would get a 72 strength, which I think is really, really, really good. Again, very solid where Melo's at. And then, of course, on the finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive rebound, you get a +4 there also. So you're going to be looking at a 76 close shot, 74 driving layup, a 68 driving dunk. He only had a 70, so it's right there. The shooting is still going to be good in 2K standards. Basically what I mean is, like, you know, yeah, Melo had a 93 mid-range, but we all know by having an 84 mid-range shot, you're golden, right? You have an 83 3-ball, you're golden. An 89 post fade, you're golden, right? Playmaking, a 79 pass accuracy, an 83 ball handle. So now you start to see with that 80 ball handle, you're gonna get them pro dribble animations, which is gonna be really, really, the elite animations. So you're able to get all those elite dribble animations, and then of course you get that 84 post control, which is really good. Defensively, it's gonna be right in line with Melo. 63 interior, 77 perimeter lateral quickness, a 75 steal, and then you get a 58 offensive rebound and a 73 defensive rebound. So this build is going to play just like Melo, right? Now you have choices here. The big ones for me with knowing the way that Melo plays, playing in the mid-range, you want to go with either the post takeover or the shot creator, but let's just keep it honest. I think that in the grand scheme of things, the shot creating takeover would be the best. Post scorer would just be kind of cheesy and having fun with it. But we want to go with the shot creating takeover because, again, it helps with off the dribble and it shakes off defenders consistently with step backs and spin gathers. And Melo did a lot of that, right? Remember, his difficult shots was Hall of Fame, right? So here you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is build number 1. It comes out as a playmaking shot creator. Melo was called a scoring machine. This is called a playmaking shot creator. I think this is a really good rendition of Melo. So now let's head to the second and final build. We're not going over badges due to time constraints. So let's just head over there right now to the second build. All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we're looking at build number 2. Now, okay, now build number 2, this one right here is going to be more focused on the shooting and a little less on the playmaking. Again, small forward right, number 7. The pie chart that we're going to go with now is just reverse of what we had. First one we had was mostly playmaking, a little bit of shooting. This one's going to be mostly shooting with a little bit of playmaking. The downside of this one is that you're not going to get the pro dribble, the elite dribble animations. You're just stuck with the pro. But I think that if you want something that can shoot really good, even better than what the first build can do, and you're not much of a dribbler anyway, then I think this would be the best bet, all right? So you want to max out your driving layup and your close and your driving dunk. That's it. And then you want to go ahead and max out that mid-range, that 3-point shot. Go 80, max out your post fade. Then go 66 here on your free throw for 21 shooting. Then you want to go ahead and max out your pass accuracy, your ball handling, and your post control. Because even though like Melo didn't have that high pass accuracy, we still want them 22 playmaking, all right? So then we're going to max out the interior, the perimeter defense, the lateral quickness, just the steals. Same thing here, offensive and defensive rebound, and get that little bit right there for the block. So now you're looking at 1, 21, 22, and 7. Again, really, really good stack. Body type, you want to still go solid. You want to stay 6'7" with this one again. Go up to 240 like Melo was, all right? And then, let me see. Could we go? Yeah, let's go. Does it make a difference? Let me make sure I can see the best bang for the buck. Actually, let's go 239. Yeah, let's go 239. All right. Wingspan, you do want to keep it the same. Same thing here. +8 to the physical, so you get an 80 speed. Melo's speed was an 83. That's right there. You get a 79 acceleration. You also would get a 76 vert, and then you also get a 71 strength. Once again, really solid. Playmaking, you get a +4 here. on your finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, rebound. So you get the 71 driving dunk. He only had a 70, so that's right there. You have a 72 driving layup. But now look at this. Now look at the shooting. You have a 90 mid-range shot and an 88 3-ball and a 91 post fade. So now you get way closer to Melo's numbers here. Remember, 91 post fade. He had a 95 post fade. You know what I mean? You get the 90 mid-range shot. He had a 94 mid-range, okay? He had an 88 3. Guess what? You have an 88 3. So you're right there. The playmaking, yeah, the 86 you get on your pass accuracy. Obviously, Melo only had a 70-something, but we wanted to get those 22 playmaking badge upgrades, so we had to do it. You get a 78 ball handle with a 78 post control. So, yeah, you're only getting pro dribble animations, but don't be deterred by that. This build's still going to be able to dribble really well with pro dribble animations. Defensively, 76 parameters, 75 lateral quickness and steal, 59 offensive rebound, and you get a 71 defensive. So, again, really, really solid. And then obviously here, this is where I was saying like you can go a little different route. You can go with post takeover with this one because you have the pro dribble animations, but you also have really, really good post fade and you can work in the post really well. So maybe having that post takeover be good, but shot creator is still great, but it's either or. And sharpshooter is too, but I think that these are the two that's more mellow. And here you have it, my nephews and nieces. You get the sharpshooting facilitator, right? 6'7" sharpshooting facilitator. So let me know in the comment section what you think about these two builds as Melo. Obviously, you're not going to get the shades of Melo. He's not in the game when it comes to that. But I feel like these two builds definitely represent Melo. So let me know in the comment section if you think these two are good or if there's something I could have done better. But other than that, my nephews and nieces, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say I'll be back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.